Hello, good evening to every one of you dyan sa Manila. And I know na I could imagine the fun that tonight's event has been. And truly, it's such a big loss na hindi ko na-witness yung event na yan. Although I know that it's been a very momentous event and everyone is happy, full of optimism about the future of this new council. So on this first of all, I would like to greet all our guests, our national leaders, led by our National President Guillermo Hisancia and all his members of his board, our esteemed guests, led of course by our very own PRC Commissioner, Architect Yolanda Reyes, and the different representatives of each member chapters comprising this Asia Pacific Council. And it gives me a good privilege really to be able to be given this spot to give a closing remarks to all of you. And I'm also very much honored that even though I am not physically there in Manila right now, I have been appointed as the inaugural vice chair for this new council. So I guess tonight we have expounded on the history of this council and how it has came about. We have already expounded on its vision, its purpose, its reason for existence, ika nga, for all of us. So I guess what I could just add on is Filipino architects, we all are. We have been honed by our experience growing up in the Philippines. The type of experience that we have had studying in the Philippine schools, initially probably working in Manila. It has left an imprint on us, kind of a DNA, on how we approach things, on how we do things in terms of architectural building landscape. And so from this DNA, we have carried this skill set. And now that we are operating on the very different corners of Asia Pacific region, I for one here in UK, we are still bringing this distinct Filipino capability, this sense of unwavering optimism in handling the different challenges of our work. But what also unites us is, even though we are operating in different locations, though our approach is almost the same, and that's what endears us to our respective colleagues, respective employers, respective clients, wherever we are. And from this DNA that we all have imprinted in our very hearts, this has allowed us to dream, to come together. And we could be seeing this council as a very potent congregation of Filipino architects representing Southeast Asian region and could be beyond. And it is a symbiotic relationship that we could form with our national UAP in terms of knowledge sharing, experiences, how we have been exposed, trained, and contributed to the development of foreign building landscape, that we could perhaps one day crystallize all these ideas, crystallize all these experiences and capabilities, and give it back to the development of our home country. And this also functions as an important bridge, linkage for our colleagues that are still in the Philippines to connect with us and benchmark on how things could be done, especially that right now Philippines is rapidly progressing. And I guess this is where we are all in, and we know that the UAP Asia Pacific Council has many years and several levels of growth to come. And I am very fortunate, I am very honored to be part of this inaugural, and I hope that all of you had a fantastic night. So again, the key takeaway of what I would like us to say is, wherever, kung nasaan man tayo, dala natin yung capability natin as a Filipino architect. And this has allowed us to operate in many different kinds of location. And that is something that we should endear in our hearts and continue to nurture as we in the future would give back towards the full development of our home country. And on this night, again, thank you very much at mabuhay ang arkitektong Pilipino.